everybody. So this video will cover your assignment options, your would you rather for Module Ariel. This module is now open over here in Blackboard. It's down the left side. The assignments are not due for a while, or the assignment choices not due for a while, but I just wanted to go ahead and get it posted and get it available for y'all. So what you will do after you work through the intro getting started module, right, the affirmation form and the intro flip grid post, you want to do those first. Then you will click right here on Module Ariel, which is chapters 1 through 4. Okay, so under Module Ariel, we have the National Mathematics Advisory Panel, NMAP. Okay, so you're going to want to click here. There's just a PowerPoint, some background information on direct instruction. Oh, excuse me, this is a PowerPoint with sound. And then this one is just the PowerPoint slides that you see here, but this one just doesn't have my voice, okay? And you will find that for the chapters as well. You will have options here. It says chapters 1 and chapters 1 and 2, part 1, and I did tell you to disregard something that happens about minute 14 and 10 seconds. It's about a progress monitoring post. That is an old video, so don't pay attention to where it says progress monitoring post, okay? And then there's part 2, but then also, I always do this, y'all, hold on. Then down here is just the PowerPoint, okay? So if you want to just look at the PowerPoint with the PowerPoint slides without my voice, that is fine. But if you want to, hear me because you miss me and you just want to hear what I have to say, then you're going to want to watch the part with sound, okay? And again, they're the same information. It's just if you want the sound or not, okay? So that's what you'll do. You'll start here. Again, look at me before you start with the chapters. So you'll start here with the National Mathematics Advisory Panel. Okay, then you'll do chapters 1 and 2, chapters 3. Chapter 3 is interesting. There is no separate PowerPoint for chapter 3. It's just a recording for this one. So chapter 3, you don't really have a choice. Okay, I don't know why. It's just how I do things sometimes, I guess. So that one is just the kind of a little lecture, I guess, if you want to call it that. Chapter 4, parts 1, parts 2, PowerPoint, no sounds, just slides. And then with chapter 4, there are a few other, just some documents, direct instruction format counting and measuring counting. You don't have to do anything with these formats. They're taken from the textbook. I just wanted to share those formats with y'all, okay? So then, let me go back up. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, so there's chapter 4. And then I will show you, whoa, where is this? This thing just keeps going all over the place. Okay, I did post information about the e-textbook, and one thing that I wanted to mention, I will mention it again later as we get further into the semesters, but some of the formats, and you'll see what I mean as you start getting into the textbook, some of the chapters have format. It'll say like format 7.7, and that's where it kind of gives you an example of the direct instruction. If, when you click on the format, if there's a little sideways triangle, that means there's a video that goes with that format, okay? So not all of the formats have videos, but later on in the semester, remember, one of your choices is to watch some videos from the textbook. So again, I'll get more into that later on, but just if you're kind of going through the textbook and you're like, oh, what does that little triangle mean? It means there's a video. Also in the textbook, it might say format 7.7A, for example, 7.7. If you see the A in the e-textbook, click on it and that will take you right to a video. Okay, I just discovered that a little while ago, so I figured I would share that with y'all. Okay, so then after you do look through the NMAP, chapters 1 and 2, chapter 3 and chapter 4, your assignment options for this module are to either watch a presentation that I did for the Transition Alliance of South Carolina a few years ago, and then complete the guided notes, or you will work through an IRIS module, high quality mathematics instruction, what teachers should know. Okay, working through an IRIS module is pretty straightforward. I'm just going to show you just in case you've never done it before. So you would just click, if you choose this option, you would click here. It's going to take you right to the IRIS module that I want you to be taken to. There are tons. I know most of you who have taken classes with me, you are familiar with the Iris Center, but if you are not, this is a great website. It's a great resource for all of you. It's free, people. So you could just search for it, Iris, IRIS. It's at Vanderbilt University. So just search for the Iris Center and you'll come up to this page is where it takes you to where it says resources, but there's all these resources. They're all free. There's some great stuff out here. So this is the one that I want you to work through for this option. If you choose this option, you'll notice it says here module, challenge, initial thoughts, perspectives, resources, wrap up assessment. You'll notice down here it says the same thing, or on the side, challenge, initial thoughts, perspectives and resources, wrap up assessment. And then also, hold on, I don't think it's on this page. Hold please. On the next page, once you get into it, it'll say, it'll give you page numbers down below. Hold on. Okay, so you can work through it this way. You can work through it this way from top to bottom. You can work through it. Lots moving this way. Okay. And what you will do, you will work through this Iris module and then you will answer only the assessment questions. That is what you will submit. So that is right here where it says Iris module assessment questions. If you want to choose this option, I would honestly recommend doing a split screen, have the Iris module playing on half the screen and then have the questions open on the other side of the screen. Remember, if you're not sure how to submit an assignment, watch the video that I posted under the intro module, and that will tell you hopefully all that you need to know. So to access the assignment, you can either click here or you can click here, and then you will see both of these linked. Okay, so your first choice, well, not your first choice, one of your choices is this Iris module, high quality mathematics instruction, what teachers should know. Again, if you watch this, work through this module, then you will submit just these questions. Okay, you will answer just the assessment questions. And then your other option is to watch a presentation and complete guided notes. So let me just show you this folder really quickly. So if this is the option you choose, you will click here to access the presentation. Okay, so it will take you right to the presentation. It's a YouTube video. I think it's about an hour long. I presented it, I think it was summer 2020. A while ago, I did one version virtually and one version face-to-face. So, but you would click here, you would access the presentation. And then, and I'll come back to these last two things in one second. And if you choose that one, right, click here for the presentation, and right here are your guided notes. Okay, so you will just remember, sometimes you might need to click enable editing. Okay, so here's guided notes. So as you're watching the presentation, you'll just fill out these guided notes. Okay, why or why not, provide examples, why or why not, describe the steps. So you might need more lines than this, right? And that's okay. The next page, provide 3 examples of appropriate discussion questions to use in your teaching of mathematics, not just, oh, do you like math? Don't get me started. Why is it important to use mathematically precise language, and how could you use math think boards either face-to-face or virtually in your classrooms? Okay, so just a few pages of guided notes that you can watch if you choose as you are working through the presentation, if you choose this option. Okay, that's your syllabus. And actually, let me just show you the Iris module questions so you see what they look like, and then I will go back to the task folder for just one second. Okay, so high quality mathematics instruction, what teachers should know. So you will just, this is a Word document, you will just type your answers right here. Make sure you use Microsoft Word so I can actually read it on my computer. If you want to put your answers in a different font or something, or not, excuse me, a different color, or you want to highlight the answers so I can find them easily, that's fine. So name and describe. So when it says describe, you want to make sure you're describing the components, right? Not just naming them. Give me some description about the components. More, describe the purpose of Common Core state standards. List at least 5 factors that explain why these standards are recommended and commonly adopted. So again, give me some description. Choose one of the scenarios below of the evidence-based practices in the module. So you're going to choose either scenario 1, elementary, or scenario 2, secondary, about Allie or Rebecca. Choose one of those scenarios. Select 2 evidence-based practices that are discussed in the module, and then explain why you chose those 2 evidence-based practices to address that particular student. Okay, and then question 4 is down there. There is a video clip that you will have to see in the assessment. So this part, for this question, you must view the clip within the module, okay, just to kind of save space. But once you're in those assessment questions in the IRIS module, you'll see the video. And then again, you're going to identify at least one EBP, evidence-based practice, describe how the practices benefit the students, help them solve a problem. And then the module discuss 3 classroom practices every time, people. Okay, so it gives you the 3 practices, and I want you to select any 2 of those 3 and describe, again, their importance for teaching mathematics, and discuss how you plan to put these practices into effect in your own classroom. Okay, so again, you're going to, do I want to save it? What did I just do? I don't think so, right? So I wanted y'all to answer me. No, just kidding. So again, you will choose one of these assignment options for Module Ariel, okay? Either the task fall conference or the IRIS module questions. Again, if you click here, you're going to answer these questions right here. If you click here, you're going to submit these guided notes right here. And again, to submit your assignment, you will just click on this link. Okay, let me take you back to this folder just for 1 second. Oh, I'm about ready to sneeze, y'all, so I apologize in advance. So again, you will click here to access the presentation. This one, I know, I'm sorry I'm moving around a lot, y'all. This is just another example, and this goes along with, if you notice, the Flipgrid post from the intro module. What is your favorite number and why? And this could lead right into a discussion. Should some numbers be illegal? Why or why not? I think this slide was just not in this presentation for some reason. Okay, so, but I did want to make sure to share it with you. And then down below, if you keep scrolling or if I keep moving the thing, this right here is just the PowerPoint that goes along with the presentation. Okay, so somebody had asked me last semester if I could post just the PowerPoint slides so they could print them out and have access to them later on. So this is nothing new. It's just the PowerPoint slides of what you will see here. Okay, so even if you don't choose to do this option, feel free to print out. Oh my gracious day in the morning, y'all. Sorry, sometimes the screen move, like it gives me a little bar and I can just move one part of the screen. Sometimes I can't, so sorry about that. Even if you choose, not to do this option, you might want to print out these or say, download these PowerPoint slides just so you have access to them later on as well. All right, so that is it for, I got to talk about the quiz. Hold please. So those are your would you rather options, okay, under Module Ariel. So again, NMAP, chapters 1 and 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, and here are your assignment options. This is where the video will also be posted that discusses your options. I will put it as the first item under the folder. And then also here is the quiz. So this is your must-do assignment. Remember, your would you rather assignment is due first, right? For all the modules, your would you rather assignment is due first, and then the quiz is due a week or 2 later. All right, so work through all, the NMAP, all the chapters, the would you rather assignment, and then you can go into the quiz. I do have it set for about 40 minutes. It's 10 questions, and for the quiz and for all the other assignment options, I only have 1 attempt to submit to submit your assignment and to submit your quiz. Okay, so really be mindful, especially with your assignment options. Make sure you're submitting the correct completed assignment that you want to submit, right? Be very careful, because I had a lot of people last semester. I submitted a blank assignment. I submitted the wrong one. Check, okay? Be really, really, really careful because I currently have everything set for just 1 option. I may change that later on, just in case you do make a mistake that you can fix it yourself. But for Module Ariel, it's just 1 option. So when you're ready to submit, make sure it's the right one. And the test you must complete in the same, once you start it, you must finish it. But again, I believe it's set to like 40 minutes, 10 questions. You shouldn't have any problems. All right, so that is it for Module A. Again, we have a while before this is due, but I wanted to make sure that I got this posted for you. The first thing you need to worry about is the affirmation form and the intro Flipgrid post, and then you can move into Module A. All right, let's have a great semester.